Hello everyone, welcome to the November 23rd, 2014 edition of the Astrology News Report. I'm your intrepid host, Ron Berger. So let's take a look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's in store in the heavens for November 23rd to November 30th and beyond. So this week we have two planets changing signs, Mercury and Mars. Mercury leaves Libra and enters Scorpio tomorrow, Monday, November 24th. Mercury is the planet of rational thinking, and therefore reasons and explanations. Mercury is also the planet of communications, thus the media. Scorpio is the sign of secrets. Put the two together, and we have a first-rate combo for investigations. Also, for some scandalous media reports. As soon as it enters Scorpio, Mercury will immediately join up with Saturn. The exact conjunction is on Tuesday, November 25th. The planet of rational thought, plus the planet of serious reality. The result is serious thinking. The planet of reasons, conjunct the reality check planet, in the sign of investigations, indicating the potential for some pretty serious accusations. In the USA chart, the Mercury-Saturn combination is in the 12th house of criminals, penalties, secret enemies, treason. Could be some interesting development in this area. This energy pattern continues for as long as Mercury is in Scorpio until December 13th. On Thursday, November 27th, Mars changes signs. After being in Sagittarius since October 18th, Mars will now transit through Capricorn for nearly 6 weeks until January 4th. Mars is considered to be exalted in Capricorn, meaning some of the best use of Mars's energy is possible in this sign. I call Mars the do-it planet, and Capricorn is the goal-oriented manager sign of the zodiac. So, this is a good combination for getting things done. As soon as Mars enters Capricorn, it forms a special yoga with Saturn. Mars will be in Saturn's sign, Capricorn, while Saturn is in Mars's sign, Scorpio. Thus, the two planets are in each other's signs, which constitutes a Parivatana yoga, creating a powerful relationship between Mars and Saturn, for as long as Mars remains in Capricorn. The effect is similar to a Mars-Saturn conjunction. In Vedic astrology, Saturn throws a full-force aspect into the third sign, that is 60 degrees ahead of itself. Thus, from its position in Scorpio, Saturn is aspecting its own sign, Capricorn, as well as any planets therein, in this case Mars. Saturn is thereby strengthening the attributes of Capricorn, the sign of setting practical goals and achieving them. Saturn also restricts what it influences, in this case Mars, the planet of action. This may sound like a bad thing, but it isn't. By limiting the scope of Mars's action, Saturn helps to focus the energy of Mars, thereby aiding the potential of the action planet to get something done, especially in the goal-oriented sign Capricorn. And there's yet another factor which is giving this Mars transit a boost, the direct aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter is across the zodiac in Cancer, where it has been transiting since last June. Jupiter augments and encourages whatever it aspects, so Mars is happy to receive the energy of the great benefic Jupiter. Mars's actions while in Capricorn will be supported by Jupiter. Thus, the significations of the house in your natal chart, which has the sign Capricorn in it, can benefit during this Mars transit if you use the energy intelligently. When two planets are opposite each other, they form another type of yoga called mutual aspect. Not only is Mars receiving the energy of Jupiter, Jupiter is also receiving the energy of Mars. Jupiter is a natural benefic, and therefore creating good energy for Mars. But Mars is one of the natural malefics, in other words, a planet capable of doing harm. Thus, Jupiter and its significations can suffer from this arrangement. What actually happens? Mars, the planet of attack and conflict, opposing Jupiter, the planet of beliefs, therefore religion. There already has been a lot of violence due to people's beliefs being in conflict. This sort of thing is going to get further heightened in coming weeks while Mars and Jupiter are in mutual aspect. Jupiter is also the planet of law, courts, and judges. Mars, in opposition to Jupiter, is a setup for challenging the law. Thus, for the next several weeks, we will see instances of people opposing laws and court decisions. So, it appears that the Mars transit in Capricorn is going to make the next 6 weeks filled with events. Next week, I'll go through the zodiac and explain some of the potential effects for each rising sign. Thanks for visiting astrologynewsreport.com. I'll be posting updates during the week as usual on Twitter at Astro News Report.